Now we will discuss here means see osmosis is already completed. Osmosis is already completed. Now opposite of osmosis is normally known as reverse osmosis. So what is reverse osmosis? In case of reverse osmosis, normally what will happen? Whatever process related with respect to osmosis, opposite of that will happen in case of reverse osmosis. तो यहाँ पे करना क्या है? सी देखो रिवर्स ऑस्मोसिस एंड वाटर प्यूरिफिकेशन. The direction of osmosis can be reversed if a pressure larger than the osmotic pressure is applied to the solution side. So this is, we can say that here fresh water and this one is solution side. Clear? So that is now the pure solvent flow out of the solution through the SPM. So whenever we are applying some pressure with the help of piston, then only solvent molecule will transfer from solution side to solvent one. This phenomenon is known as reverse osmosis and is of great practical utility. The RO is used in desalination of seawater. Here desalination of seawater and a systematic set is given here in this figure. So see, this is SPM. So this is semi-permeable membrane, and here means see it will allow only solvent particle. So this is piston. So with the help of piston, if you are applying here with pressure, here solvent molecule, here only solvent will transfer from solution to this side, and in this way fresh water may be removed easily. In case of osmosis, what will happen? Solvent will transfer from lower concentration to higher concentration. In case of osmosis, solvent will transfer from lower concentration to higher concentration. But in case of reverse osmosis, solvent will transfer from higher to lower. Clear? So when pressure more than osmotic pressure is applied, then pure water is squeezed. Pure water is squeezed out of the seawater through the membrane. A variety of polymer membrane are available for this purpose. A variety of we can say that polymeric membrane are available for this purpose. Clear? Now the pressure required for the reverse osmosis is quite high. The pressure required for the reverse osmosis is quite high. A workable porous membrane is film of cellulose acetate. So this is, we can say that cellulose acetate is permeable to water but impermeable to impurity and ions present in sea water. Clear? A workable porous membrane is a film of cellulose acetate is permeable to water but impermeable. Permeable, see this is permeable to water but impermeable to impurity and ions present in seawater. These days many countries are using desalination plant to meet their potable water requirement. Potable matlab drinking water requirement. Here one of the most important thing is semi-permeable membrane. In seawater, amount of solute particle will be more. In case of seawater, amount of solute particle will be more. In this way, we can say that here means one difference can be again is asked. कौन सा difference? वही. He write down difference between here osmosis as well as we can say that reverse osmosis. So this is complete information. Clear? So now we will discuss abnormal molar mass. So what is meaning of normal as well as abnormal molar mass? What is meaning of normal as well as we can say that abnormal? Here we can say that molar mass. Mean difference between normal as well as we can say that abnormal molar mass. तो देखो ये क्या है? तो this one is मिथेनोइक एसिड. क्लियर? तो यहाँ पे 1 कार्बन 2 हाइड्रोजन 2 ऑक्सीजन. So this one is 12, 2, 1, 2 and 16, 12 to 32, तो हियर मीन्स कितना आ जाएगा, हियर 46 ग्राम पर मोल विल बी देयर. तो 46 ग्राम per mole. So this one is normal weight of methanoic acid. Clear? But in case of methanoic acid, see, in case of methanoic acid, here two phenomena are there. Either association or dissociation will take place. In case of association, what will happen? See, so this one is association. Here molecular weight will increases, and then dissociation, so molecular weight will decreases. Here molecular weight will increase and here molecular weight will decrease. So actually see, 46 gram per mole is normal molar mass. But see, here 46 into 2. In association, molecular weight will increases, and in case of dissociation, molecular weight will decreases. So this type of situation is normally known as abnormal. But to explain abnormal condition, here in 1880, Van Hoff is there, who has represented Van Hoff factor I. And how we can calculate I? So it is ratio of normal upon abnormal. So what is normal? This one. Abnormal the two condition, either association or dissociation. So now in case of solution, whatever colligative property will come, in case of solution, whatever colligative property will come, it is always related with respect to I. Like जैसे भी मैंने यहाँ पे बोला डेल्टा TB इज इक्वल टू KB इंटू एम, तो आपको यहाँ I लगा देने का. डेल्टा TF इज इक्वल टू I KF M हो जाएगा. पाई इज इक्वल टू I CRT हो जाएगा. क्लियर? मतलब जितना भी है, हियर वी कैन से दैट P0 माइनस P0, इधर पे भी आपको नॉर्मली क्या करने का, मोल फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सॉल्यूट. हियर अगेन मींस I will come. क्लियर? मतलब whatever colligative property related material will come, whatever colligative property related material will come, it is again means substituted with the help of I value. So this one is again we can say that I value. So how we can calculate this I value? So this is NaCl Na plus Cl minus. So 1 here I is equal to 2 is there. Clear? In case of ionic compound, I can be determined on the basis of number of stoichiometric coefficient, and in case of covalent compound, I value will be always taken as a 1. कोवलेंट का मतलब क्या आता है? ग्लूकोज है, सुक्रोज है, एसीटोन है, बेंजीन है, कार्बन टेट्राक्लोराइड एंड ऑल दैट. क्लियर? So now this is complete information of abnormal molar mass. So we know that ionic compound, कौन सा compound? Ionic one. So we know that ionic compound when dissolved in water dissociate into cation and anion. Cation मतलब plus, anion मतलब minus. For example, if we dissolve 1 mole of KCl in water, we expect 1 mole of each cation and then after Cl minus ion to be released in the solution. Whenever we are dissolving KCl, here means 1 mole of K and 1 mole of Cl will come here. If this happens, there would be 2 moles of particle in the solution. If we ignore interionic attraction, 1 mole of KCl in 1 kilogram of water would be expected to increase. The boiling point is equal to 1.04 Kelvin. 1.04 Kelvin. So now, if we did not know about the degree of dissociation, we could be lead to the conclude that the mass of 2 mole particle is 74.5 gram. Clear? And mass of 1 mole of KCl will be 37.25 gram. Clear work? This brings into light the rule that when there is dissociation, here dissociation of solute ion into ion, the expected determination, molar mass is always lower than the true value. Clear हुआ? Now molecules of ethanoic acid. So what is ethanoic acid? Here we can say that CH3COH. देखिए ionic का example था. किसका? KCl is ionic. Now I will discuss here with covalent. ये वाला क्या था? Ionic. Now we will discuss here with covalent. तो molecule of ethanoic acid dimerized in benzene. So this one is benzene due to hydrogen bonding. So this normally happen in solvent of low dielectric constant. Dielectric constant means it is one type of parameter which is required. Dielectric constant. So this is one type of parameter which is required for, we can say that, conductivity of solution. Conductivity of solution. In this case, number of particle is reduced due to the dimerization, and association of molecule is depicted as follows. Clear? So now it can be undoubtedly states here that if all the molecule of ethanoic acid associate in benzene, then delta Tb or delta Tf for ethanoic acid will be half of the normal value. Clear? The molar mass calculated on the basis of this delta Tb or delta Tf will therefore be twice the expected value. Such a molar mass that is either lower or higher, than the expected or normal value is known as abnormal molecular masses. So this is normally known as abnormal molecular masses. In 1880, Van 't Hoff introduced a factor I known as Van 't Hoff factor to account for the extent of dissociation or association. So I is equal to normal molar mass upon abnormal molar mass. I is equal to normal molar mass upon abnormal molar mass, or in another way we can say that observed we can say that colligative property, और नीचे क्या होगा? Calculated colligative property, or in another way we can say that total number of moles of particle after association or dissociation, और डिनोमिनेटर में आएगा नंबर ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल ऑफ पार्टिकल बिफोर एसोसिएशन और डिसोसिएशन, न्यूमरेटर में आफ्टर और डिनोमिनेटर में बिफोर. क्लियर? इन दिस वे हियर मींस आई वैल्यू विल कम. अब नाउ वी नो ऑल टाइप ऑफ कॉलिगेटिव प्रॉपर्टी. तो मतलब जितनी भी कॉलिगेटिव प्रॉपर्टी है उसमें यहाँ पे हम लोग आई रख देंगे. इन दिस वे वी कैन फाइंड आउट चेंज which will take place with respect to I value. In this way we can find out change with respect to, here we can say that I value. It means whatever colligative property will come, it is always related with respect to I value. It is always related with respect to I value. देखो अभी colligative property में क्या होता है, जैसे अभी मैंने यहाँ लिया here P0 solvent minus P and then after P0 solvent is equal to here N2 upon N1. Similarly here delta Tb is equal to Kb into M. Then third one delta Tf is equal to Kf into M. Fourth one pi is equal to CRT. But whenever we are forming any solution, here one important parameter will come I, and then after I will come. So how we can calculate I? For example, this is NaCl, Na plus Cl minus. So before Na and Cl, here means 1 and 1. So therefore I value will be 2. Clear? Similarly, in case of magnesium chloride, so here Mg plus 2Cl minus, here I value is equal to 3. It means whenever you are calculating, here means relative lowering of vapor pressure, elevation in boiling point, depression in freezing point, and then after osmotic pressure, then we have to write down I is equal to 2 for NaCl and I is equal to 3 for magnesium chloride. Clear? Similarly, in case of aluminum chloride, here I will be 4. So see, this is calculation of I for, we can say that, ionic compound. But here means I value will be always taken 1 for all covalent compound. So which type of covalent compounds are? So number 1 is benzene. Number 2 is toluene. Then after we can say that ethanoic acid, carbon tetrachloride, and acetone will be there. And then after carbon disulfide for sugar. Clear? It means all type of covalent compound where carbon or carbon related functional groups are included. Here I value will be taken as a 1. Clear? In case of numerical problem, here one of the most important parameter is, again we can say that I. So this is reason why in case of syrup solution it is written कि set well before use. क्योंकि आप जब set करोगे तो whatever bonds are again is not perfect here, uniform, it will be converted into perfect one. Clear? Here means I value. The I value can be determined especially for ionic compound. Clear? I value can be determined especially for, we can say that here is ionic compound. It means calculation of I value in case of ionic compound related with respect to valency. With respect to valency. तो आपको याद रखने का कि किस केस के लिए I value 1 होगा, किस केस के लिए C. In another way, we can say that here I value will change for with respect to valency. जैसे NaCl में 2 है, MgCl2 में आपका 3 है, AlCl3 में 4. In this way, on the basis of charge of cation and anion, here I value will changes. Correct? So this is complete information. Here abnormal molar mass is experimentally determined. Molar mass and calculated colligative property are obtained by assuming that non-volatile solute is neither associated nor dissociated. In case of association, value of I is less than unity. You have to remember one thing. In case of association, value of I is less than unity, while for dissociation, it is greater than unity. For example, the value of I for KCl solution is close to 2, while the value for ethanoic acid in benzene is nearly 0.5. The inclusion of Van 't Hoff factor modify the equation for colligative property. So we can write down relative lowering of vapor pressure. Here means P0 minus P upon में P0. Clear? समझ में आया कि नहीं? इसका मतलब जितने भी ये पैरामीटर दिए है ना, whatever parameters are given. तो देखो यहाँ पे मैंने क्या कर दिया? Here one thing we had added, and that is we can say that I. And how we can find out I? So I is equal to C normal upon abnormal. Normal मतलब without association or dissociation, and abnormal मतलब here either association or dissociation. तो आपको याद रखना है कि I value is equal to always 1 for all type of covalent compound. Covalent compound का मतलब होता है organic one. Organic मतलब related with respect to carbon. Related with respect to carbon. And then after C, I value. So calculation of I value will be little bit typical in case of ionic compound. In case of ionic compound, we have to find out. Here means C. In case of ionic compound, here we have to find out valency of cation as well as anion. तो जब न्यूमेरिकल आएगा ना, उसमें देखने का यदि आपने I वैल्यू नहीं लिया, देखो इन केस ऑफ इफ I इज इक्वल टू 1 तो कोई प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं है. बट इफ I वैल्यू मोर देन 1 है ना, मोर देन 1, then in that condition your answer will be not perfect. इसलिए जब ionic compound आए, अब how we can find out ionic compound? तो on the basis of position of cation in modern periodic table, on the basis of position of cation in modern periodic table, इससे आपको पता चलेगा. Here means I value will be, again we can say that 1 more than 1, or we can say that less than 1 is there. Clear? And in any solution, if association or dissociation will take place, in any solution if association or dissociation. देखो, this is solution. In case of solution, if association as well as dissociation will take place. If association or dissociation will take place, then here this molecular weight, here molecular weight will increases and here molecular weight will decreases. So this is complete information of, we can say that, abnormal molar mass in case of solution. That's all. Clear?